number of books sold by shop B in June. Okay, first of all we have to put sound out there. Data regarding number of notebooks sold by two shops, March, April, May and June. A and B. First is A. Come on. Right. 0, 20, 20, 40. Between them we have 5 lines. Each line is 4. A is triangle, which is 88. Next 96. Inkoncham taggichaya. Next is 48. Next is 60. Then 64, 56, 72 and then 80. Out of number of notebooks sold by shop B in June, if 29 notebooks out of number of notebooks sold by B in June, 29 books were hardbound. How many notebooks sold by shop B in June were not hardbound? B in June. June month we have total 29 are taken away, remaining 51. In March, if a third shop C sold 5/11 of number of notebooks sold by A in the same month. A in same month. This is for which month? March. Total we have 88. 1/11 of that number 8. 5/11 will be 40. 40 are sold by C. How many notebooks were sold by shop C in the month of March? 40. Number of notebooks sold by A increased by what percentage from May to June? May to June. 12 increased from 12 upon 48 fraction, 1/4 meaning 25%. What is the respective ratio between total number of notebooks sold by shop A in April and May? April and May. Sum of both the numbers? 144. First number is 144. Yes? So our answer first number should be either, it must be a factor of 144. Can it be first option? Is 8 a factor? What is 8 18 times? What is 8 18 times? 144. 8 is a factor. So first option can be your answer. Can it be second option? 7 is not a factor. Is it a 9 multiple? Yes. 10? No. 11? No. Okay. 2 options are there. We have to identify second number for sure. And those sold by shop B in same months together. Same months together. 128. Correct? What is difference between numerator and denominator? Come on. 16. Numerator is 16 9 times only. First eliminated, third answer. Otherwise, numerator, our original number 144. What do you observe when you see 144? 9 multiple. In denominator we have 128. Is it a 9 multiple? No. At least a 3 multiple? No. Hence in your answer your first number must be third option is answer. Either you identify the difference and go for cancellation. Otherwise multiplication rule. What is the difference between total number of notebooks sold by shop B in March and April? Sum of these two numbers 120. And number of notebooks sold by B in June. B in June. So difference between 120 and 80, 40. Right. Take minus 15 square to right hand side and it becomes plus 225. What is this number right hand side? 480 is equal to 60%. Then 1% value is by 60. 100% will be again 2 zeros. Correct? 1 0 cancel. 6 how many times? 8 times 2 zeros. 4 power x. X is an exponent for 4. So every number should be identified as 4 power something. 1 by 8 power 4 goes to right hand side. And it becomes into 8 power 4. Correct? Already right hand side 16 we have. You know that 4 square into 8 power 4. 8 can be written as 2 cube to the power of 4 in the sense that will be equal to 2 to the power of 12. 12 can be written as 2 into 6. So that can be written as 4 power 6. So it is 4 power 6. Answer 4 power 8. Take these two numbers to right hand side and becomes minus. Correct? Already we have 5 1 by 10 minus. What is our denominator here? And here? Here? So can we write 3 by 5 as 6 by 10? 6 by 10 plus 7 by 10? 13 by 10. Already 1 is there. So 1 13 by 10. 13 by 10 can be again written as 1 3 by 10. So total value becomes 2 3 by 10. Correct? So 5 1 by 10, can I rewrite it as 4 11 by 10? Earlier how much was here? Can be written as 4 plus 1. Keep 4 as it is. 1 can be written as 10 by 10. Already we have 1 by 10 plus 10 by 10 meaning 11 by 10. And how much is here? 4. 4 minus 2. 11 by 10 minus 3 by 10. 8 by 10 can be simplified it as 2 4 by 5. Clear? See, instead of converting mixed fraction to improper fraction, we are making our denominators the same. And when you see 1 by 10 minus 3 by 10, you will have a negative number. To eliminate negative number, in place of 1 by 10, I want to rewrite it as 11 by 10. So we have to subtract integer by 1. So 5 1 by 10, we rewrite it as 4 11 by 10. Have you understood all? Right. Otherwise, you'll have to convert improper to mixed fraction to improper. Again, takes time. X is in left hand side, keep it as it is. Take this fellow to right hand side. What is this? 450 by 9. 50 goes to the other side. How much is right hand side number? 72. Keep x as it is and take 8 by 15 to the other side. It becomes 15 by 8. 8, 9, 15 times 135. X is in left hand side, which is a negative number. Correct? Take this fellow to right hand side. And right hand side 38 comes to left hand side and becomes minus. Is that okay? Right. 80 minus 84 divided by 7. 12. How much is that? 68. 80 minus 12, 68. Right hand side 38 comes to left hand side, becomes minus 38. And how much is this value? 30, which is equal to x by 3. 3 goes to the other side, 90. Right. 8 square. 18 square kada. ఒకటే ఉంది. 18 square can be written as 2 square into 9 square. 9 square we have, that means 3 power 4 is there. 9 square, which is equal to 3 power 4, which is a numerator or denominator. How many denominator values are there? 1. What is that? It is a 3 multiple, but not 9 multiple, correct? So in 3 power 4, in denominator when you have 3, how much will be left in numerator? Remaining numbers can be any stupid numbers. 3 power 4 is there. 3 power 3 is there. That will be 3 cube multiple. Will be 3 square multiple also. 3 square multiple, 9 multiple. Can it be first option? Second, third, fourth, fifth, only one. Right hand side 12 square we have 144 into 4.5 can be written as 9 by 2. That becomes right hand side 2 by 9. 9 how many times? 16 into 2. Root x is equal to 32. X will be 1024. 2.5. When you see 2.5, your eyes should look at it as 10 by 4. 5 by 2 కిందే ఉంటున్నారు, నేనేమో ఎక్కడికో తీసుకెళ్తాను అనుకుంటున్నా, మీరేమో రారు, మధ్యలోనే ఉంటారు. 2.5 treat it as 10 by 4 into 10 56 by 4 14 minus 9.9 4.1. Subtract 10, add 0.1. Yes. Next. 18 can be written as 8. 16 can be written as 8 into 2. Keep 8 as it is. 2 into 15. So 8 30s. నేను అదే చెప్తున్నా. 8 30s minus 8 13 times. 8 17 times ends with 6. How many are there? 2 are there. Answer cannot be a 9 multiple. First option eliminated. Because our numbers doesn't have any 9 multiples. First option is a 9 multiple. Avuna. Right. Otherwise also 9 multiple అర్థం కాలేదు లేదా గుర్తు రాలేదు. When you see 8, it should be a 4 multiple also. Look at your first number. Is it a 4 multiple? It's only a 2 multiple. It's not a 4 multiple. If it is not a 4 multiple, it can never be a 8 multiple. First eliminated. You got it? Forget about this number for some time. 15% is equal to 63. Correct? Come on. 15%, I will write it as 3 parts. Then 1 part value 5. 1 part value 5. Then 100 will be 20 parts only. Yes. If 3 parts is equal to 63, 1 part, 10 parts, 210, 20 parts, 420. That means this value should be equal to 420. Then x is equal to 170. See, identify this as 15% is equal to 63. Calculate 100% value. You will get some number. That will be equal to 250 plus x. In getting this value, I am telling you the ratio concept. You got it? Otherwise, 10% and 15%, these two will be in the ratio 2:3. 3 parts is 63, 1 part 21, 2 parts 42. If you add a 0, it becomes 100%. 420 is equal to 250 plus x. X is 170. Yes? Next. అయిపోయినాయి అప్పుడే. Jar A contains 64 liters of mixture of milk and water, out of which 1/7 is water. If 1/7 is water, what is remaining? 6/7. That will be milk. So milk and water are in the ratio 6:1. Clear? 14 liters of mixture is taken out. How much is remaining? Out of 84, 14 liters is taken away. 70 liters will have milk and water in the ratio. So 60 liters of milk, 10 liters of water. And 2 liters of water is added. So now water is 12. Question is, quantity of milk is what percentage more than that of water? Milk is how much more? 48 is how many times of 12? If it is 4 times, it will be 400%. 1 is 100%, 4 will be 400%. If the question is milk is what percentage of milk? Milk is what percentage of water? Answer 500%. Milk is 500% of water. And the same milk will be 400% more than water. The distance covered by the boat upstream in 2 hours 24 minutes is 36 kilometers. 2 hours. How many minutes? 120 minutes plus 24 minutes. In 144 minutes, it covered 36 kilometers. Identify relation between 144 and then 36. Not by using your pen, but by using your నువ్వు ఏది చెప్తే అదే సార్. You are not supposed to write. Do it in your mind. Identify relation between both. What is half of 144? Again half. Right. So when we calculate speed in terms of kilometer per hour, it will be for 60 minutes only. Half of 60. Again half. So speed is 15 kilometer per hour. In which stream? In which stream? Upstream speed is equal to 15 kilometer per hour. The speed of the boat in still water is 18 kilometer per hour. When you know m minus s is equal to 15 and also m is equal to 18, then s becomes 3. How much distance downstream will it cover in 4 hours? Downstream speed m plus s, which is 21 kilometer per hour. But we have to calculate it for 4 hours. That will be 84. Clear? Train A takes 20 seconds to cross an electric pole at 90 km per hour. The length of the train B is 20 meters less than that of train A. If train B took 24 seconds to cross an electric pole, what is the speed of the train B? If a train crosses an electric pole, distance covered will be train length. So length of train A is equal to distance covered, which is speed into time. 90 km per hour converted to meter per second into time 20. 18, 5 times. 20 into 5, 100 into 5. Then length of train B becomes 480 because that is 20 meters less than train A. And it covers an electric pole in 24 seconds. Then speed of train B will be distance divided by time. Time will be 24. You will get answer in meter per second because numerator is 480 meters. Denominator 24 seconds. You will get answer in meter per second. But specific condition says we have to identify speed in kilometer. So for converting meter per second to kilometer per hour, it will be 18 by 5. 24 into 5. 120 exactly 4 times. 4 times meaning double double. 18 double 36 double 72. A invested 4,000 in a business. At the end of 4 months from the start of the business, B joined with an investment of 8,400 and A left. So A left after how many months? B joined after. He will be there in the business for. So time ratio between A and B 4 and 8. 1:2. So time ratio is clear. 1:2. A joined with 40. B joined with 84. 4 10 times. 4 21 times. 2 5 times. So ratio total how many parts? 26 parts. The total annual profit was 13,000. What was A's share in profit? Total how many parts? What is 1000 times of 26? 26,000. But we have half of that number. That means each part is 500 only. 5 parts will be 5 into 500. 2,500. Sum of A and B percentages is 42 and that of B and C percentages is 54. Who is common? B is common. Leaving B, we have A in first equation, C in second equation. Whatever is the difference that we have in some of their ages, that is because of A and C only. With A is it more or with C is it more? With C it is more. How much more? 12 more. So C's age is 12 more than A's age. That's what we can conclude, correct? If C's percentage is twice that of A's percentage. If A percentage is X, C percentage becomes twice, which is to X. How much more? We know X value in terms of a number. C age is 12 more than A. That means X is equal to 12. If x is 12, this becomes 24. Sum of AB ages sum 42. Already 12 we have. 30. BC ages sum 54. Satisfied? Correct. Question is, what is the percentage of B? 30. Ravish spends 20% of his monthly salary as rent. Out of the remaining, he invested 20% in mutual fund and 12% in fixed deposit. If he is left with 24,480, what is his monthly salary? Okay, let's start with monthly salary as 100%. 20% paid towards rent. That 20% is calculated on 100%. How much is remaining? Very good. 80% is remaining. Okay. Out of remaining, which is 80%, he invested 20% in mutual fund. This 20% is calculated on 80. Don't calculate. 12% as fixed deposit. This 12% also calculated on 80%. So out of 80%, 20% and 12% both together, 32% is already spent. Remaining 68% of this number. $68 or $48? 68. 68 or 48? 68. 48 చెప్పారు ఎందాక ఆ దొంగలు మాట్లాడట్లా ఇప్పుడు. See, 20% should be calculated on how much will that be? 16. 12% also should be calculated on 80. You'll get in decimal. I don't want to write decimals, so I am not writing this way. I want to change my method. Out of this total, forget about that number. This is some number x. X may be 20%. Forget about it. Out of this, 20% is spent. Again, 12% is spent. 32% is gone. Remaining 68% of that particular number, whatever it is. You got it? 68%, I will write it as 68 by 100. Do you have any problem? 80%, I will write it as 80 by 100 of the initial value x. And this is leftover money, which is equal to 24,480. Is it okay? First of all, 0, 0 cancel. Left hand side denominator, how many zeros are there? 4 zeros goes to right hand side. Already right hand side 2448. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros are there. Left hand side numerator we have 68 and then 8 that goes to right hand side denominator. Is it okay? Now look at, this is what x value and this is what final value. Now, how many zeros are there in numerator? 4 zeros. So in final answer, how many zeros you are supposed to get? See, if you have 10 multiple in numerator, when can you cancel 10? If you have even number, 0 can be eliminated. Even if you have 5 multiple also, 0 can be eliminated. Agreed or not? In denominators, in our own denominators, do we have 5 multiples? Do we have even numbers? Do we have even numbers? Because of even numbers, these many zeros may get cancelled. Avuna kada? So we cannot guarantee that 4 zeros will come. 0 can be cancelled even if you have 2 multiple, even if you have 5 multiple. 5 multiples are not there, agreed. But 2 multiples are there. You have to be very careful. When you have even number also, 0 can be cancelled. So you cannot decide that 4 zeros will come for sure. And at the same time, don't go for cancellation. Observe your numerator leaving zeros. 2, 4, 4, 8. It's a 9 multiple. In denominator, look at your numbers. Do you have 9 multiples? At least 3 multiples? Then your answer must be a multiple of. Go to options. Can it be first, second, third, fourth, fifth has to be your answer. And observe how many zeros are there. 3 only. అర్థమైందా? ఎందుకు 3 ఉంది అని అంటే, is it a 2 multiple? Is it a 4 multiple? Yes. That means you have 2 square multiple here in denominator. Also you have 8. That is 2 cube multiple. That means in denominator we have 2 power 5. Leaving zeros, if this number 2448 is 2 power 5 multiple, 2 power 5 here, 2 power 5 here gets cancelled and you will have 4 zeros. And in 2448 numerator number, if you have only 2 power 4, but in denominator we have 2 power 5, 2 power 4 gets cancelled, still one more 2 is there, that gets cancelled in 0. Then you will have only 3 zeros. Ardhamainda? In numerator 2 to the power 2448, if you have only 2 cube multiple, 2 cube gets cancelled. Still you have 2 square multiple in denominator. 2 square gets cancelled in 2 zeros. 2 square gets cancelled in 2 zeros. Then your final answer you will have only 2 zeros. Ardhamaindi kada? Right. So be careful with number of zeros. 0 is strongly related with 2 and 5. Okay na? This triangle love story. 0, 2, 5. ఈ మూడు చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. 2, 5 ఉంటే ఒక 0 వస్తుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? 0 ఉంది, డినామినేటర్లో 2 ఉంది, ఆన్సర్ 5 వస్తుంది. 0, 2, 5. These 3 are interrelated. Be very careful. Next. An article is marked at a price which was 200% more than its cost price. If the cost price was 100%, market price 300%. This is our market price, whereas cost price is 100. Okay, next, continue. The difference between the selling price when the article is sold at 20% discount and the selling price when the article is sold at 10% discount is 36. Wait a minute. If there is 20% discount, at what price do you sell? 80% of which price? Market price. If there is only 10% discount, at what price do you sell? 90% of which price? Market price. Earlier how much percentage? 80% market price. Now difference, instead of that directly you can say 20% discount, 10% discount, difference is, discount is always given on how much is our market price out of this 10%. So 30% is the difference. Ardhamainda? Otherwise you'll have to calculate like this: selling price in first case, selling price in second case. When there is 20% discount, you have to sell it at 240. 20% of 300, 60 subtracted. Next is 10% discount. 30 subtracted, it becomes 270. Now difference is, instead of this we can directly say 20% discount, 10% discount, difference is 10% difference will be 30%, which is equal to 36. You got it? Now what is the cost price? Cost price is equal to 100%. 30, 36. Identify the relation. How much more it is? Right hand side number. 6 is 20% of this number only. 20% of 100. 20. 20 more. 120. Okay na? Leda. 30, 36. Ratio. Left hand side to right hand side. 5 is to 5 parts is 100. 1 part 20. 6 parts 120. Either identify the relation or you go with ratio concept. In 2018, the population of a village A is 4080. In 2018, the population of A increased by 20% as compared to the previous year. If in 2017, the respective ratio between the population of male and that of female is 12:5, what was the number of male in village 2017? In 2017, how many parts of male are there? Should be a multiple of 12. Multiple of 12 in the sense it should be 3 multiple and 4 multiple, correct? First option, is it a 3 multiple? Is it a 4 multiple? Yes, possible. Second option, is it a 3 multiple? Is it a 4 multiple? Multiple options are there, so we have to calculate. In 2017, total how many people are there? 17 parts, correct? From 2017 to 2018, population increased by, if you calculate 20% on 17, will you get decimal or not? So I don't want to start taking with 17. Instead, I'll start taking 170 parts. Instead of 12:5, you treat it as 120:50 for readability purpose. This is in 2017. Next year it increases by 20%. What is 10%? 20%. Add 34. 204 parts, which is equal to 4080. Then one part value is equal to 4080 divided by 204. That is one part value. Question is about number of male in 2017. How many parts are those? 120. 204 exactly 20 times. 2 zeros you can see. 2 into 12, 24. 2400 final answer. Is it clear? Inlet A can fill an empty tank in 48 hours. Outlet B can empty full tank in 72 hours. Inlet A was opened for 12 hours and then closed. Outlet B was then opened for 3 hours and then closed. What portion of the tank was filled with the water after 15 hours? So A, B are there where B is an outlet. A can fill the tank in 48 hours. B can empty it in 72 hours. LCM 144. A does 3 units positive work. B does 2 units negative work. Which tap is opened first? A. A is opened for, per hour A will do 3 units. In 12 hours A will do 36 units. Water is in there in the tank now. Now A is closed. B is opened. B is opened for 3 hours. Per hour B empties 2 units. In 3 hours it will empty 6 units is taken away again. A does positive work of 36 units. B does 6 units negative work. What is final effect? 30 units are there in the tank now. Out of total tank capacity. And now the question is about what portion of the tank was filled with the water now. Tank capacity 144. Water in the tank now 30. Numerator is a 5 multiple. Is the denominator 5 multiple? No. So answer first number must be 5 multiple. Meaning numerator of your answer should be a multiple of 5. Yes? How many options are there? How many are there? Only 1. The perimeter of the square is 64 centimeters. The length of the rectangle is 4 less than that of the side of the square. Perimeter of the square is 64. 4A is equal to 64. Then A is equal to 16. Length of the rectangle is 4 less than the side. If the side is equal to 16, 4 less than that number, 12. Length is equal to 12. Area of the rectangle is 108. Then breadth will be equal to 108 divided by 12, which is equal to 9. What is the breadth of the rectangle? 9. Right? The data given is regarding the different distances traveled by 3 cars ABC at different speeds. Car A, car B, car C. Okay. We have A, B, C. They have different distances traveled with different speeds. When you have distance and speed, we will also get time. 3 by 3 matrix. A. Distance traveled is 300 kilometers. Perfect. Okay. Continue. Distance traveled by B is 100 kilometers less than distance traveled by C. C distance we don't know, keep it aside. Speed is 80 km per hour, which is 20 km per hour more than A. B speed is 80, which is 20 more than 60. A speed is 60. Then the time taken by A will be equal to 5 hours. 300 by 60. Time taken to travel the whole distance is 8 hours. By car C, time is equal to 8. Total distance traveled by all 3 cars together is 1400. Out of 1400, we already know distance covered by A. How much is that? 300. Then BC together should be, which is traveling more distance? C. How many kilometers? 100. Subtract 100 from 1100. Let's equally distribute. Each gets 500, 500. And you know that C is travels 100 kilometers more. That will be equal to 600. We can calculate time taken by B, also speed of C. Time taken by B we can calculate. Speed of C also we can calculate. Let's get started first. We'll calculate when it is really required. Speed of car A is what percent less than speed of car C, which is in the 600 by 8 only. 8, 7 times 56, 40, 5 times 75. A is how much less than B? How much less than C? 15 less out of 75. Percentage into 100 only. What is 10% of the denominator? Exactly double is 15 numerator only. 10% double meaning 20%. Next. What is the difference between distance traveled by A and then C? 300, 600. Difference 300. What is the sum of time taken by all 3 cars to complete their respective distances? Time. B time we have to calculate. First of all, 0, 0 can be cancelled. 8 how many times is nearby 50? 6 times. 6, 8 times 48. How much is left? 2 by 8. 2 by 8 fraction. 1 by 4 hours. Correct? And we have to calculate total time. That means we need to add all 3, right? Out of those 3 numbers, which is looking odd? 1 by 4 only. Rest all are integers. 1 by 4 is the odd one. Correct? 1/4 hour meaning minutes. 15 minutes. So in answer you should have 15 minutes, right? Go on, concentrate on 15 minutes. Fourth option. Free. If 16 goes to left hand side, what is C value? Negative. For y square equation also C value negative. When both are negative, no relation. Product must be 8, sum must be -6. -2, -4, -3, -6. Factors are 2, 4, 3, 6. Enough to answer the question? No relation. Given data is regarding number of people who visited store ABC on 5 different days. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of people who visited store ABC. Numbers are round figures. 40% of the number of people who visited the store on day 6 is equal to the number of people who visited the store on day 4. Day 4 how many visited? Which is equal to 40%, right? Then 1% value by 40. Question is how many people visited the store on day 6? That means we need 100%, right? So we have to add 2 zeros. 0, 0 cancel. 3000 by 4. Half and again half. Half of 3000. Again half. 750. What is the difference between total number of people visited the store on day 1 and 2? Day 1 and 2, 1400. And number of people who visited the store on day 3. Day 3, 450. First subtract 400, then we can subtract 50 later. If you subtract 400,000 minus 50, 950. What is the respective ratio between total number of people who visited store on day 3 and 4 together? Day 3 and 4 together, 750. And people who visited the store on day 1, 600. Correct? Now 0, 0 cancel. Difference between numerator and denominator. 15 denominator how many times? If denominator is 4, numerator will be 5. 1 time more. Correct? Average time spent in the store by each person on day 3 was 16 minutes. Day 3, how many visitors are there? And each person is spending 16 minutes. This is the total time spent by all the people. On day 5 was 12 minutes. Day 5 total, how many people are there? 700, and each person is spending 12 minutes. This is the total time spent by all the people on day 5. Total how much time was spent on day 3 and day 5 together by all the people who visited the store on those days. When you look at options, options are in hours. But what about 16 and 12? So minutes converted to hours, right? Everywhere we have to divide number with 60. Is that okay for you? 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel, 6, 2 times, 72 times, 140. Let's concentrate on the first number now. 3, 15 times, 3, 2 times, 2, 15, 8 times, 120, 140, 260. 120, 140, 260. If 30% of number of people who visited store on day 1 were female, and the respective ratio between number of female who visited store on day 1 and that of female who visited the store on day 4 is 3:2. Then how many male visited the store on day 4? See, you don't have to calculate male, female everywhere. On day 1, what percent are female? 30% calculated on which number? Day 1 value, correct? Day 1 value, you'll get something. Out of that, 30% are female, correct? Female on day 1 and day 4, they are in the ratio. That means 3 parts is equal to 30%. 30% of day 1. Then 2 parts will be 20%. 20% of day 1. Day 1. Ratio, these two are interrelated, right? 3 parts and then 2 parts. Am I right? 3 parts is equal to 30% of day 1 value. This is fixed kadamma. 30% on day 1, how many people are there? 30% of 600 value is equal to 3 parts. Then 2 parts will be 20% of 600 only. Agreed or not? How much is 20% of 600? 120. Who are they? Female. On which day? Look at day 4. Day 4 total how many are there? Out of 300, 120 are female. Then male are 180. You understand? Usually we'll do like this. What is 30% of this number? So 3 parts is equal to 180. 1 part is equal to 60. On day 4, female are 2 parts. Day 1, 3 parts, which is equal to 180. Day 4, 2 parts will be 120. These are female. Out of total 300. Then male are 300 minus 120. This is regular one. My point is, forget about it. Here itself you can calculate. 30% of day 1 is female, who are equal to 3 parts. Then 1 part is 10%. Day 4 female are 2 parts, which is 20%. 20% of day 1 value, which is 120. These many number of female are there out of 300. Then remaining 180 are male. That's the point. Is it clear? Yes?